On the 10th day of the tour, we traveled to Ranthambore National Park, which is located in Rajasthan, India. This national park has some rich history dating back to the 10th century, where there was a fort built by some of the rulers, and this was once a royal hunting ground for the Jaipur kings and the British officials. It became a sanctuary back in 1955 once India declared their independence. It then soon joined Protect the Tigers in like the 1970s and was declared as a national park in 1980. It covers over 390 square kilometers, and it's now part of the famous Ranthambore Tiger Reserve, famous for its Royal Bengal tigers, and also home to leopards, sloth bears, crocodiles, their national bird, the peacocks, and many other diverse bird species. In July, it is their off season for the tigers, but I was able to see one of the famous Royal Bengal tigers just as we were leaving the national park. But we saw crocodiles, lots of peacocks, and lots of different local native deer, and yeah, it was a pretty cool tour around the national park. Agra Fort, located in Agra, India, it was built by Emperor Akbar in 1565 using red sandstone. The fort served as the main residence of the Mughal emperors until 1638. So this Emperor Akbar is known for his policy of religious tolerance, and he married bunch of different wives, one Hindu, one Muslim, and a Christian, giving each queen their separate palace area within the fort to practice their own religion. In each section, they have the architecture of a Hindu, Muslim, and Christian. The fort's design reflects this diversity, combining the Islamic domes and the arches with Hindu carvings and the motifs. Also within this fort, they added, each ruler added different areas with white marble palaces with richly decorated chambers inlaid with gold and precious stones. Over time, though, the invaders or thieves would come and take the gems and the stones from the walls. So there were some power struggles within the royal family that shaped the history of this fort. After when Emperor Shah Jahan, Jahan, built the Taj Mahal for his Muslim wife, one of his sons, overthrew him and imprisoned him in the fort, where Jahan spent the last years gazing at the Taj Mahal and not ever visiting his wife. So his 4 sons, I believe, had a number of different rebellions and different wars fighting over the fort. And as I said, later there was a bloody war, and one of his sons seized the throne and killed the rest of his brothers, and confined Jahan in a marble chamber within Agra Fort. Within this Agra Fort, that chamber, only one of his daughters was able to go see him and visited him. He had 2 other different chambers for his daughters, and white marble chambers that they stayed at. And yeah, only one of them could go see their father, who unfortunately died while being imprisoned there in the fort. Back then, within this fort, you would actually take a boat ride from the fort to the Taj Mahal, but over the years the river became smaller and smaller. But this fort is really, one part of it's for the history. The other part, there's another part of the fort where actually it is still being used as a military base, where you cannot go and visit. So when the British came and colonized this fort, they left that part of the fort, the history, which was good, and they used other parts for still the function of military use. It's a beautiful fort, and amazing history of it, and yeah, just an unbelievable place to go and visit. We next went to a tomb located across from the fort in Agra. This is also known as Baby Taj because it was inspired by the design of the Taj Mahal. This was built between 1622 and 1628 by the Empress Nur Jahan, the wife of the emperor. It was dedicated to her father. So this, unlike other or earlier Mughal structures such as Agra Fort, which primarily used red sandstone, this was a Mughal monument built entirely out of white marble, which then inspired or later was used the similar techniques when building the Taj Mahal for his wife. All these different designs, such as the Taj Mahal, use precious and semi-precious stones like onyx, jasper, topaz, and form detailed floral arrangements and geometric patterns, which is all done by hand. And all this lattice work that they do as well. Just a beautiful design and just symbolizing the paradise of Islamic culture.